Hi, today I want to show you how to run VRAM 2.2 first, middle, last frame to video on my 8GB of VRAM. Let's go to ComfyUI, make sure you just updated and got the latest version. To get the workflow, you just go to Browse Template and type in VRAM first, middle, and you will see the workflow here. Open it. And in this sample workflow, you will see 3 groups. Today, we just want to look at this group for 3 images. So these are the 3 images as input to generate the video. These are the missing node on my machine, but I am not going to use them. So let me show you my workflow. This is the one I generated for the intro. So you can see there are 3 images. The first, middle, and the last frame. I created the last frame by showing the man in blue jacket walking away. Probably you have noticed in my intro video, this wasn't the last frame. Let me show you the video here. So you can see this is already the last frame. My last frame here is the man walking away, but this is my last frame in the video. So I just want to show you when you do the last frame, it just hit and miss. Sometimes it just stops somewhere before the last frame. Okay, let me show you what I have changed in the workflow. For my 8GB of VRAM, I'm using the GGUF model. I replaced the model loader with the GGUF loader. I'm using the Q6K GGUF. This is the link where I have downloaded the model. This is Q6K, the one I'm having at the moment. And this is my LoRa. I also put a link here. You can find the LoRa here. I will also put the link in the video description. And of course the VAE. If you have followed my channel for a while, then you will have the VAE already from the tutorial where I did the VRAM 2.2 first and last frame to video. And you also need the text encoder as always. Here. This is I already used before, so I haven't downloaded again. Now let me show you with some new images. I have used this before in my VRAM 2.2 first and last frame. I generated this with Nano Banana. As you can see it from here, there's a watermark. I took the last frame from my previous video, just use it as a middle frame, added a new frame as a last frame. The camera zoom out and the boy jump up. Because this one is 4:3 and my workflow is using 16:9, so I need to change the dimension. I change the width by ×4. So that's the new dimension. I also need a new prompt for this. So let me change the prompt here. So I want the tiger jump into the boxing ring and attack the boy. And during my test, I actually noticed that somehow it's very hard to get the tiger to attack the boy. Then I changed the CFG here to 1.8. I think the chance that I get the tiger to attack the boy is higher, but you have to be careful with this value. I noticed that if the value is higher, then it takes longer to generate. So it's not very good for our low VRAM environment. So I think I can start it now and see how it goes. Okay, it's done. You can see here. If I go up to here, there are 2 steps here. Each iteration took 160 seconds. And down here, There are 4 steps. Each iteration took 81 seconds. And if I look at this here, I changed the CFG of the high noise K sampler to 1.8, and this one still 1.0. The first one with the high noise, I only ran it from 0 to 2, and here 2 to 6. So this one more steps, but the steps are faster. So that's the reason I can't put the value too high. It will take for ages. Let's see. Altogether about 790 seconds, and it's less than 15 minutes. That's acceptable. Everything under 20 minutes I can accept it. So let's have a look. That's not too bad here. Finally I got it. But somehow there are 2 tigers coming in. I don't know why. So let's watch this on the media player so I can have more control. I like the fact that the tiger is really aggressive, but somehow there are 2 tigers and they morph into one. That's very bad. And the end of the scene, somehow the boy walked to the background here. And this one is not really my end frame. Maybe I should run a few more times and see how it goes. But in general, I just want to show you that you can do it with 3 frames. I think in the workflow here, there are also examples with more than 3 frames. Like this one has 4 frames. I haven't tried it. Anyway, you can try that out. You will be able to get more control of the motion. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give me a thumb up. Thank you for watching. Bye.
There are more videos to watch, or you can subscribe and we'll never miss a future video.